I'm just going to give you the 2 goals for this General Assembly. I live in Woodbridge. Yay. Okay, and so there's 2 goals for this agenda. The first one, you should be able to walk away from this General Assembly knowing what a General Assembly is. Okay? So you should walk away from this knowing what a General Assembly is, and you should know how to communicate in a General Assembly. So at the end of this General Assembly, we will know how to do General Assemblies from here on out, and you'll know how to get your voice heard. So just to be very clear, the General Assembly is the decision-making body. So all of you, all of us, are the decision-making body. We have the General Assembly where we're going to make decisions, and where we're going to communicate, and then we're going to have working groups. The working groups are just like they said, the working groups are going to do the work that the General Assembly decides we need done. Capiche? Okay, so... Yes, okay, and so all of this is part of the occupation, which we're going to talk a lot more about, and that'll be part of this General Assembly as well. And of course, also people camping out and staying here and doing all that great stuff. So we're going to talk about that, but at the end of this General Assembly, we should all know what a General Assembly is and how we all participate and communicate and make decisions. Y'all are awesome. Hey everybody, my name is Kathy. I am going to, so far on this agenda, we've done our welcome. We've kind of given a little information about what the General Assembly is and how we all participate in it. And now we're going to talk about who are we people up here and what do we do. And then we'll kind of go through, review the agenda, approve the agenda or not approve the agenda, however people want to do it. And I just want to check in. There was some concern about the process of having one person on a microphone. One of the things that we thought we might try to do is we don't want to create a situation where there's like leaders and followers. We want to all be on the same level. And so in New York, I sat in on a couple of facilitation meetings, and what they were doing, because it was such a large crowd, was they would have people kind of come over here if they wanted to speak. And so the first thing I want to check is, are people okay? I'd like to do a temperature check. So the way that you're going to tell us if you like or don't like something, if you like it, this is in sign language, this is applause. So if you like it, this is a way to say, yes, I like this, I agree with this. If you don't like it, you can be like, boo. But you don't have to say boo. But I'm just doing that to just demonstrate. If you're like, whatever, just kind of like this hand motion. So, and I can't really see everybody, and I really would like to see everybody. Can those people kind of behind the hedge sit down as well, or is that going to make it logistically impossible? Kind of money? Okay. Okay. I just want everybody to be able to see each other. Part of this is we're here to connect with each other, and so to the degree that we can all see each other, it helps us to facilitate and also creates kind of more of a common bond in the group. But, whatever. So, we have a team of people here that are going to help run this meeting. We are not the leaders of this movement. We are all leaders of this movement. I'm going to briefly talk about the roles of the facilitation team. So everybody who is helping to facilitate tonight, can you please stand up? And I know the people in the back are not going to be able to see this, but could I get a volunteer from the audience to hold a sign really quick?
My name is Molly, and I'm doing exactly what Jamila is doing.
Also, if Dr. and I get tired, we might tap them to step up and facilitate. We also have A stack keeper. Ooh, what is a stack keeper? A stack keeper is just somebody who sees who has their hand raised and who wants to talk and writes it down and keeps it so we know who gets to speak when, and so everybody's voice is heard. We're going to be doing a process called progressive stack. That means if somebody has been speaking a lot on an issue, we might jump the stack and let somebody else who hasn't spoken at all speak. If there have been a lot of one particular type of demographic speaking on a particular issue, we might jump stack and let...
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! We might jump stack! Jump stack! And let someone else speak! John! Yo! John is the stack keeper! If you would like to speak on a topic, talk to John! Or raise your hand! And he'll write you down! Mic check! I'm Sarah! I'm gonna do the time! When I go like this! Please stop talking!
Hello, everyone. I'm Fritz. And I'm going to be taking notes for everybody. It's important information, and I'll be scribing it up here so everyone can see it. And if you don't like my handwriting, I'll try to make it neater. Thank you.
So mic check! The scribe is only writing down important information that we don't want to have to repeat a million times. Like, what was that working group's info?
Mic check! I'm Scott! And I'm taking minutes!
Where can people take it?
And we will post them online very shortly! And we will post it where? On the Scribe!
If you want to know where to find the notes, it will be written on this piece of paper by the scribe. So, what does a facilitator do? A facilitator does